Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very happy to be here today in Istanbul. It's the first time for me to talk to this very interesting audience. And as Peter said, we are talking about brands. And I know it's quite difficult after having lunch and everything is working now in your stomach to get back a little bit more emphasis on your head and your brain. And that's why I start, like all guys from communication love to do, with a short film to wake you up. So, are you awake? Hopefully. You have seen it. Direction, precision, and speed will be the crucial factors, success factors of the future, especially speed, of course, and it's quite difficult in the car industry with life cycles of 6 and more years to really always attract our customers to the brand. Yeah, let's talk about the brand. Nothing has changed. So the brand is one of these things who haven't changed if you have a strong brand during the time period. But even so, you sometimes have to fresh them up, to relaunch it, to really stay attractive to our customers and, of course, to people who want to be future customers. And you very easy, and this fits very much to what Peter said and showed us before, you easily detect just with the first letters what companies are behind. So the B, maybe it's a little bit more German, but international as well. It's the B from Bosch, Rolls-Royce, Adidas, Nespresso, and Disney. So it's so easy if you, of course, have been established. So in times of change, strong brands are highly valuable to companies. Strong brands dissociate themselves from competitors, and the fight in between competitors, especially in saturated markets, it's going on and it's getting harder. Strong brands are desirable and gain customer loyalty, and everybody knows that to catch up new customers, it's much more expensive to conquer. It's much more expensive than to keep your loyal customers at your brand. I'm not sensitive to market changes. We could see during the last years that strong brands really, or most of them, survived. And of course, they are very high value. Just imagine Facebook, 5.5 billion brand value, a company without any product behind. Crazy, just crazy. Out of the perspective of our customer, and everything in marketing we do should be out of the perspective of the customer, strong brands are relevant as well. They give orientation, 100,000 million of goods which should attract the customers. So strong brands, they give a signal, and they, of course, stand for something. They generate trust, especially in volatile times. They support the expression of our own personality, and it's still in human nature to differentiate each other. And they create affinity to certain peer groups talking together. And there again, Peter, it's the social subject in here. Everything we do at BMW is related to our brand identity. This brand identity has been established in the 90s, early middle of 90s, and it hasn't changed so much. So nothing has changed on this. A little bit, so we adjusted it a little bit, and I will tell you in which context. We have a premium brand foundation, which is the lever we have to jump over to really call ourselves premium, which are quality, service, exclusivity, and safety. And you just miss one word, this is sustainability. And we believe that sustainable companies in the future will survive. This will be a crucial factor for customers as well. And on top, we see the differentiators of our brand identity, which are dynamic, aesthetic, and innovative. We have joy since the 70s, Freude am Fahren, sheer driving pleasure, since the 70s, which is implemented as our brand core. And the only thing we changed during the last 10, 15 years is to add something which is our brand impression. And we call it efficient dynamics. And efficient dynamics is the face to the customer, it's the differentiator to our competitors, and of course, it should give a certain image for what BMW stands. However, even powerful brands need to evolve. Look at our logo during the time period, but from the recognition, it's still more or less the same. Nothing has changed. Or, of course, our products. Our products changed as well. We have to address the necessities, the requirements of our customers. But all in all, it's always recognizable as a real BMW. And today's challenges, especially in marketing, but for every company, I believe, are several here. Just pointed out 4. One is diversification of our target groups. It's so hard, and it's getting harder to really find the target group, to address your message, and of course, finally, to get them involved in your products. Enlarging product portfolio, we started in the 70s, 80s with just 3 cars, 3 Series, 5 Series, 7 Series. And up till now, we enlarged it to more than 46 models. So it's more and more getting complicated to really position these cars and to send a clear message, not only brand, but as well product message, with the USPs to our customers. We are faced to a media explosion, a lot of channels for these different kind of people I addressed before, and the question is, how can we, with the same money, because budgets are not increasing anymore, how can we really address in which channel, which message to finally get our audience? And last but not least, a mega trend, especially, not only, but especially for the car industry is, of course, the energy and resource reversal. I just want to jump into this topic because there we find a paradoxical customer behavior. This is out of our milieu research during the last 10, 15 years, and 60% think of low fuel consumption as a preferred car attribute, but only 10% are prepared to pay a higher price for an environment-friendly car. Just 2 examples. Andrew from UK, 33, from London. We should adapt our lifestyles to make sure that we are aware of our carbon footprints. Cars in his household, Fiat Punto, Volkswagen Fox, which are small cars. Okay, they're efficient cars. But what does he have in mind? Considered next car, Audi TT, which is, of course, not as consumption-friendly like his current cars. Or another example, Spain, Francisco, 39, from Castilla. It is true we are smashing the planet. Cars in his household, BMW M3 convertible, BMW 325i, of course with efficient dynamics, but considered next car, BMW or Ferrari. So you see that customer delegate the problem of environment